James has his yearly doctor checkup. James goes to the doctor checks him out. James is overweight, not very active. The doctor does his test, comes back to James and says, James, I have bad news that you have early stages of cardiovascular disease. You have high blood pressure, first stages of hypertension. Now, some of us have gotten that news before. I know I have, just because I'm older. But James is only 12 years old. Obesity and childhood illnesses affect many of our children today. And some of the reasons for that is inactivity, electronics, just a sedentary lifestyle. I have a son, and I want to keep him healthy. And I'm always looking for ways to keep him active, just so that he can be healthy. My name is Rhead, and I work for the City of Chubbuck in the Parks and Recs Department. And I've always looking ways to increase activity in our parks, because I know that they're important, that it's a great place for children to be active. I'm going to talk about some of the problems that are affecting children when it comes to health-wise and how parks can help. And some of the health-related issues that children face, like I said before, are obesity. And according to health.ucsd, they gave us some percentages. The childhood obesity rate is 18.5%. Among the different age groups, 2 to 5-year-olds is 13.9, 6 to 11-year-olds is 18.4%, 12 to 19-year-olds is 20.6. Now, 70% of obese children have one factor of cardiovascular disease. 39% had 2 or more. Some of the other things that come with obesity is risk of impaired glucose tolerance, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, breathing problems, joint problems, fatty liver disease, gallstones, acid reflux. Plus, obese children have a greater chance of being obese as adults. Some other problems that children face just because of lifestyle is depression, immunity, and even eye health. And parks provide a solution to some of these problems. According to the journal article Play in the Natural Outdoor Environment, A Healthy Choice by Park and Riley, they stated, when children play in the natural outdoor environment, they are more inclined to engage in vigorous physical activities like running, jumping, climbing, that develop motor skills, that strengthen the heart, increase lung function, and improve the health of muscle, bones, and joints. The U.S. Surgeon General also recommended that children get 1 hour of physical activity a day, and parks provide an opportunity for that to happen. Another thing is access to parks. How close are people to parks? According to the journal article, just what the doctor ordered, they stated access to green spaces was correlated with higher levels of physical activity among youth. When children had the chance to enter a park, their physical activity went up 40%. So just the act of going to a park, children are going to be more active. Like the article stated, it went up 40%. So just going to a park in the open spaces, kids are just more inclined to be active. Plus we provide areas in parks for them to play on. Playground sets, just open spaces. Another thing that we talked about was depression. Now, being in the outdoors, how does that affect depression? But actually just being out in the sunlight, being outdoors. Sunlight, according to Park and Riley, entering the eye creates serotonin, and serotonin is a neurotransmitter. And they also said it helps children stay calm and peaceful, and it plays a critical role in controlling depression, violence, suicidal impulses, and promotes children's focused attention. Another thing the sunlight does, and when it helps with immunity, is vitamin D. Sunlight produces vitamin D in the body. Park and Riley also said children who have insufficient levels are more likely to have rickets, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, myocardial infarctions, artery disease. Children need 10 to 15 minutes a day in the sunlight to get enough vitamin D to help their immunity. And like I said before, vision problems. Being indoors all day in front of electronics, children are having vision problems now. Park and Ride also said, playing in a natural outdoor environment with green plants can reduce childhood myopia, or nearsightedness, which has become increasingly common among children who spend time indoors watching television, using computers, and playing video games. Now, there's some serious health concerns that are affecting our children today. I have children, might have children in the future, and we want to avoid these problems. And some of those, are being indoors, electronics, just a sedentary lifestyle. And parks provide an area where children can go out and play and overcome some of these health problems. When resources like parks aren't used, they become less important. And so in a city, my main goal is to get people into parks, to keep them active. And so when I see people in parks, city council sees people in parks, they know that they are a priority. And the more people are using our sports programs, are putting their kids into our sports programs, the more money that goes into what we can provide to the community. So just going to a park and showing your support helps out quite a bit. Volunteering, or just, contacting your city and giving them ideas on what you would like. And all these things, we can help overcome some of these childhood illnesses. Thank you.